Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Super Robot Wars. You might notice something a little different with the mastery and the difficulty right now. Yeah, I pulled a mulligan, and I started from scratch, and the last couple days I've gotten every mastery so far. I want to get the optional battle on both Kyosuke and Ryosuke's paths, because I don't think they'll be any different. There may be different dialogue, not sure. Won't be able to tell for sure until we get there. It's just that depending on what path you go, they're only, it depends on what unit you're going to use, because both teams, you're going to end up prioritizing whoever's starting team, because they're going to be the ones getting all the pilot points, and they're going to have the more developed skills by the time the other team joins up later in the story, so you wind up using different people with different blah 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 blah. Let's go. Anyway. Glad you made it here to Geneva, Laker. It must be serious. The EFA is taking the Irrigator's demands seriously. The EOT Council will be intervening. Really? Then who's hosting the EDC meeting? Albert Gray of the EOT Council. Then we're at a disadvantage. And President Brian Midkert of the UC is here. He is he? The UC Corps nabbed him, but he was saved by the Hiryu. He might be sympathetic to us. I don't know, he's unpredictable. Do you know how serious this is? These aliens are more advanced than us. Can we really win? The EDC is prepared specifically for this situation. No, I can't allow mankind to be dragged into this. Will mankind's rights be protected? Depends on how the negotiations go. They want us to disarm and surrender. There may not be any negotiations. Past experience shows we can negotiate. If we weren't interrupted, it might not have come to this. How dare they, after letting the EOT Council off the hook? There's no point trying to lay blame. President Midkrid, Ambassador, why are the Irrigators even here? I don't know, we never got a chance to find out. Well then, as the UCC President, I'll refuse to surrender. Even though the UCC has the White Star at its throat. True, they do have the power to enforce their demands. If only the DC and UCC were intact. In this shape, we probably can't beat the Irrigators. Then we don't want a war with them. Not now. The DC war has exhausted Earth's resources. Another war, and it could mean the extinction of mankind. Then, are you thinking of surrendering Earth? No, I'm saying that based on the information we have, I'm against surrendering. But if we don't surrender, they'll attack us. Maybe not. I never heard Levi Talar actually say that. Usually you demand surrender after crippling your enemy. But we've only taken minimal damage from the Irrigators. I wonder why Levi used the word surrender. Because they have superior forces? Then why don't they just come out and attack us? And why haven't they made any kind of threat? Well, these questions need answering. What about the 30 days? Isn't that a bit too long to let us think it over? What are you trying to say? Major General, we could muster an attack. Could we muster an attack on the White Star? With weapon preparation, we'd need about 20 days. Then 30 days would give us plenty of time to prepare. You think they intentionally gave us time to retaliate? I believe so. Absurd. How could that possibly benefit them? They're giving us 30 days to simply mull it over. Remember, they're not human. They may not think like us. We need to find out what they really want and then decide. Fortunately, we still have some time. Yes, we'll try to negotiate with them first. Don't forget the EOT Council has complete authority. Major General, I strictly forbid you to engage the enemy. What? Even if we're attacked? Yes, if you disobey orders, you'll be held accountable. And the Hagane and the Hiryu custom are to protect Geneva. He plans to keep an eye on them. That's all. Meeting adjourned. That guy just looks evil. This is way over Albert's head. This Brian Midkert must be quite a guy. He's the man responsible for uniting the colonies. It seems like a waste to simply keep him as president. He's just a pawn to control the people. He may be the one to eventually control Earth. We should keep an eye on him, along with Shirakawa. And how are the negotiations coming? Don't worry, I'll take care of it all. I didn't see that woman Levi Talar on your list. Are you sure there are no ties between your worlds? There are none, just like yours. Now, let's see what those pathetic wanderers are up to. So, Leona paid no attention to you. Yeah, she seemed busy. She's just playing hard to get. How do you know that? Trust me, I know the type. Why are you still here, sir? The alt's maintenance is finished, right? Yeah. Worried about the... How the fuck you say that? I guess it's bird of prey, I guess it's what it translates to. Something like that. Yeah, we've been through a lot. Really, it looks so weak, unlike the alt Taisen. Actually, it's fallen apart before. What? Kyosuke was testing it then. I can't believe you're still okay. Lieutenant, can you demonstrate an escape for us? I'm not good in front of people. Lieutenant Excellent could wear a bunny suit to inspire you. Good idea. Stop joking, or she might actually make me do it. At any rate, Kyosuke is one of the luckiest guys I know. At the academy, he even survived a shuttle crash. That was a long time ago. Did you know that Excellent was in that crash too? She was? Yeah, you were in the hospital at the time. You two are quite lucky. Is she the one who... Sounds like fate intervened. Maybe so. Has the roboter been fixed? Yeah. I don't feel so bad about the mess-up now. It was Hans' fault for giving such a reckless order. No, it was my fault. If only I'd anticipated it. You can handle the alt Taisen, fine. I must have a knack for finding defects. Anyway, I'd like to get to know Leona better. Hey, Kyosuke, let's make a bet. A bet? Yeah, loser buys a round. Can Tesaku get a date with Leona? What the... I bet he will. Good luck, pal. You always go for the long shot. I bet he fails. Man, why don't you two bet on bullet dating Kasuha instead? Speak of the devil. Radis, I should thank you. For what? You put in a good word for me. We need you on our team, that's all. You're pretty matter-of-fact, just like Major Elzum. I'm nothing like him. So you still haven't forgiven him? He killed my sister-in-law in the Elpis incident. He didn't have a choice. If the Major didn't blow up that docking bay then, we'd be dead. With his skills, he should have been able to save her. Radis. Instead, he blew her up in that bay. There was no time. Elpis would have been annihilated. He chose justice over his wife. I can't forgive that. And my father, who said nothing. Have you ever considered how the Major must have felt? What? He did it to save us and those on the colony. Think of how he must have felt, having to destroy the one he loved. You have no right to call yourself a Brandstein. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Wait, Leona's in love with Elzum? I guess I have competition. We're taking the princess elsewhere. That's right, the Far East Brigade isn't safe anymore. That's strange, Laker didn't say anything about this. Astro-Nazi must be the spy they were talking about. He's an Astro-Nazi. There's no time, so hurry up. Is what you just said true? Princess? I have a bad feeling about this. You appear to have advanced precognitive powers, just as the man said. Yep, Astro-Nazi's a spy. Hans, what's all this about? There's no need to worry, Princess. I want Rai to come along. The Hagane is on its way here. We must hurry. To where you're needed most. What? Shouldn't we check in with Laker? As I said, there's no time. Hey, Why has our detection level been lowered to mode D? We can't find enemies like this. We were ordered by the Lieutenant Colonel to do so. You mean Astronazi? T5, come in. You are not cleared for takeoff. What? From Hans? I received no such orders. What's going on? T5's about to take off. But they haven't received clearance. Viper Fangs! Dun, dun, bang. So, yeah, I guess if you use... Oh. What are you doing, Lieutenant Colonel? I don't need to explain to you. What? Let's take off. Yes, sir. Tell them to detain the transport. Yes, sir. T5, land immediately or you will be attacked. Don't you value the life of the hostage? Hostage? Let me go. Where are you taking me? Princess? What the... I won't have to see your face again. What do you mean? Unidentified vessel approaching. What? My ride is here. Huh. The hangar's damaged. Unable to deploy interceptors. What? The DC! Hans must have decreased security. He must have been expecting them, that traitor. How did it go, Hans? Just as Adler wanted, we now have the princess. Good, now the treasure is ours. You're a major, show some respect to your superiors. Hey, you're nothing but a spy. I came all this way for her. She's all I care about. You're not important. What was that? Relax, I've secured your escape. Major Kai, the Hagane and the Hiryu are on their way. Hold on. Understood. All enemies shot down within 6 turns. Oh, fucking joy. That's a lot of dicks. That's even more dicks. So, Kai. What are you? Level 30. Spirit. Sense. Focus. Valor. And Guts. Command, attack, hitting away, expert, and support. You might actually be worth using, maybe. Your weapons absolutely suck ass. Your weapons suck all the ass. You're dodgy, at least. But your weapons are... And there's a fucking killer dolphin up there. God damn it. Well... Charge! Meh. I didn't see what his dodge chance was like. Oh. Okay. You're probably gonna die. Okay then. It may be more prudent just to defend at this point. That was probably a really stupid idea. I'm the commander of this base! Okay, good for you. Or whatever the fuck you're supposed to be. I don't know. If you're ranked, why don't you have something special to use? Yeah. Suck it, nerd. Probably should have moved in there first. Oh, this guy's an aggressor as well? I have to kill all you dicks in 6 turns. It better drop me, like, right in the middle of this shit. Like I was saying when the map opened, we have Leona now. On the bright side, at least we'll get... At least he can definitely take down at least 2 of these guys. But yeah, I upgraded things differently this time, and so... I focused a little bit more on weapons, as opposed to, you know, straight up mech improvements, although I do still got significant mech improvements. But yeah, I focused a lot on, basically Kyosuke and Excellen's weapons, and Rampage Ghost does a lot more damage now. Time to go! Hans, you traitor! Fucking Astro-Nazi! Looks like my work here is done. I can't beat the Hagane and the Hiryu in this condition. Men, stay here and destroy the Far East Brigade. Okay. Hold on, just... All enemies shot down within 6 turns. Fucking really? The Hagane and the Hiryu custom have arrived. And the Princess Sake? Whatever. I'm sorry, Astro-Nazi got away with her. Oh no, we're too late. So, he was a DC spy. And he kidnapped a girl. A dirty tactic. Okay, it's time. We go after them. No, we should finish off the DC attackers here. But now's our chance to save the princess. We can't just let Hans get away. Lieutenant, he's right. We should punish the traitor. Our priority is defending the base. They won't harm the princess, right? Right, and we can't afford to lose the Izu base. Understood. Man, that is cold. Not really. Kyosuke is the kind to hold a grudge. We'll settle this later, Astro-Nazi. My way. Told you so! All units, engage the enemy. Alright. We need the Argon, we need the Huggle monster, the Cannons of Doom. I stuck a Russell in the wild... in that thing. Obviously take that. Well, we want Leona. Kitted her out. Need the Gravity Dick Cannon. Definitely need that.